Welcome back, everybody, to MXGP 2021 Career Mode, where today we're going to continue on with our MXGP season. We are 2 rounds into the championship. I think we are third, maybe second in the championship. No, fourth, sorry. Tied for third. We did win the last GP at Madeley Basin, though, so we get to move on to Majora today. We are still on our privateer, quote-unquote, Kawasaki, sponsored by beer. And we're going to jump in, check out Italy, maybe have some career challenges along the way because we got a couple of them that have come up since. We got this one and maybe this one at Agata. So let's jump in and have some fun, shall we? Before we get underway, I want to remind you guys this video is sponsored by Racetech. Get your suspension dialed at Racetech, and they have seminars coming up November 2nd through the 10th. A lot of tuners in the industry started at Racetech, and you guys can do that as well by checking out racetech.com/seminars. Adjusting your suspension is a great way to dial your own settings in on the racetrack, but also you can learn a lot of different ways to make yourself a better mechanic at these seminars. Visit racetech.com/seminars. All right, MXGP Race 1 here at Majora. We are off and running. Last time I've started, I feel like, to learn a little bit of the ways to go fast through the corners, slowing down, not using the right stick as much. I'm what you would call a 2-stick player in this game just because I've learned it that way from so much time playing MX bikes. So I feel like I have this wanted ability to lean into the corners a little bit more, and it kind of screws me. So now we're just using the left stick to actually get through the corners for the most part, and I think it works a little bit better. So we're going to go off to the races here, try to stick with Jeffrey Hurlings at the start. Like, look at that. That's weird right there that it doesn't let you turn basically off of a berm. Oop, sliding out of that corner. Let's see if we can stick with Hurlings as we speed wobble up the hill here. Whoa. Oh, crash at the top of the uphill, and we're going to lose a couple spots. Prado goes by. Lupino, who is OP at this game for some reason, also getting in the mix. Checking up to the inside, trying to make this pass on Prado, but he's going to shut the door. Okay, we just land on him, and all right, that's maybe the dumbest pass I've ever seen in this game, but it worked. Get this double down the hill. Oh my gosh, and the speed wobbles galore going up that jump. Didn't lose a spot, though. Landed off the track, and we're down again. All right, so now we're going to lose a couple more spots. Fevra, Lupino, Geyser, Prado, they all went by. So let's focus up and try to go with them now. All right, we caught up to the group. We just made a nice little pass on Prado. I really want to double all the way down this hill right here, but I'm a little sketched out that if I go for it, I'm going to jump off the track. This whole track just feels like you're turning the whole time, so it's really tough to kind of stay centered. This one we can jump down. I mean, they kind of do it as well. Okay, just got to lean back going up that hill. And it works out a little bit better. Got Fevra. Next up, Lupino. Jump underneath him, off the track, but we'll make the pass. Another crash at this top of the hill. Like, it just, when you start to turn over the top, if the tire touches the ground at all, you just instant legs off the crash. There we go. There's that double. Wanted to nail that for a while. Got it. Let's go get Geyser here on this second to last lap. No, come on. How is that classified as going off the track? And then speed wobbles all the way up the hill. Like, it's so tough because, like, I want to lean back everywhere, but then I feel like I'll just slide out on corner exits all the time. All right, let's at least get Lupino to get on the box here. Stupid speed wobbles, man. They're crazy. Oh, Geyser, I think, just went down. Yeah, he's right in front of us now. Got this passing spot that's worked out before. Swoop to the outside, land on the throttle. Hurlings didn't win by much, and we will come across in third. Good fight with the AI there in that race. On to race 2 here at Majora, and it has started raining in Italy, so we're off to a muddy start here in Moto 2. I'm going to try to funnel in behind these guys. Ooh, snuck to the inside. We're going to come out with the whole shot. I am very concerned about these slippery conditions, but we'll see how we hold up in the mud. No idea if I'm a good mud rider in this game. It's been a minute since I've done a mud race. So let's try to take off with the lead. Very slippery for sure. You can feel the bike just dancing underneath me. Getting away a little bit after one lap. Not too shabby. Pulled up about a 3-second gap at the end of lap number 1. And look at how sloppy these conditions are. And it's only going to get worse as these ruts wear in a little bit more. So let us focus up and try to get this dub. Seem to be really good through this back section. As I say that, I almost go sideways off that jump. But really from here until the finish line, I've been pulling away a lot these last couple laps. And we're coming to the white flag already. I got a nice little gap established. Just got to bring this thing home. It's fun to kind of launch out to flat here. One lap to go. Let's bring this home for the dub here at Majora. Ooh, big crash in the back on the last lap, and we're going to have a bit of a race. Just got to settle down. I'm really good through these last couple sectors. So I only had the one crash, but it almost is going to cost me here unless I can settle it back down. Whew. Rear end loves to slide out coming out of some of these corners while it's raining. Did not get that downhill very good. Just trying not to blow it at this point. Steady on the throttle. Build up to get that table. There we go. Nice. Good landing to flat. One more turn, and look at this. Dubbing up at Majora. Back-to-back Grand Prix victories, I believe. Let's see. Well, we beat... Yeah, this is a Grand Prix win because we went 3-1 and 1-3 with Hurlings. Got a bunch of accolades for it. And now, championship-wise, well, look at this, taking the win here. Championship-wise, we have moved into third. We are actually tied for second, 2 points back of Jorge Prado, 2 Grand Prix wins. All right, let's move on. All right, next up, we got the Grand Prix of the Netherlands at Os, which I believe is, yeah, Arnhem, I think is what it's called or whatever. But yeah, this is going to be a sand track. Going to be some fun conditions to try to get a little bit more acclimated to. So we've had hard pack, mud, and now sand in this video. Let's get after it. All right, I'm a little bit confused as we load in here. It has me with the red plate, even though I know I'm third in the championship. And okay, I don't have the red plate technically. That's interesting. Here we go. We're off and running though. Check up and let these guys go. It's the easiest way to get up the inside and get the whole shot. Oh, almost blew the second corner. I am keen to see, though, if Prado, who is leading the World Championship, also has the red plate. Because, again, I'm not even tied for the lead. Prado has 121 points. I have 119. So we got a bug in the game, allegedly, here. And now if Prado gets up alongside of us, we will be able to see. Just moved into second, got by Geyser. Geyser and him going back and forth. I think I want to go wide there. And we already got a bit of a gap established. I don't know how to look back. I always mess this up. I have like 4 different control schemes for each of the games that I play. And every time I think I know which control scheme I'm supposed to be on, I'm on the wrong one. Pulling up a little bit of a gap already, though, here on lap 1. There we go. Okay, I was able to look back and see it's Antonio Cairoli behind me now. But, of course, Prado's the one who has the championship lead. Oop. Into the fence, almost jumped off the track. We're good. We are good. Finish line jump, lap 1. We are in the lead, so let's see if we can't get through these sections pretty cleanly and pull out a bit of a gap. I don't know if the AI just aren't very good on this track or what have you, but it has not been that hard to pull open a gap here. Pretty much just riding. I don't even really feel like I'm riding that fast, and I'm making mistakes like that one going over that rut and opening up the gap. So I wonder if Haas here is a little bit of a, you know, user-friendly track just based on like the AI line choices and stuff like that. Might not be very good. It did seem like they were slowing down at some pretty random spots, and it seems like it tends to be such as that when you have corners that are very back and forth like this, like hard left, hard right, and they're like 90-degree corners, the AI seems to not be as good at them. But white flag, and we've got ourselves about a 6-second gap, I believe, back to Antonio Cairoli, who's almost looped out. So pretty much just have to cruise this thing home. It's kind of odd. I feel like I said that about the AI, and then I feel like I had a good lap, and they started closing up on me. So maybe they adapted a little bit, got used to some of these lines on the track, and still going to bring it home. But it definitely is getting a bit closer here on this final lap, which interesting to see. They seemingly got better as the track got worse. True to form, MXGP riders tend to do that, but we're still going to bring it home. Moto 1 dub here at the Netherlands. Okay, so Prado got 4th in that moto, so like provisionally speaking, I would be the world championship leader right now. But that's not how it works IRL, so I'm curious, does Prado have the red plates? Doesn't look like he does. That is so strange to me that it would work that way. Yeah, he definitely does not have the red plates, but like, why, if I came in as not the championship leader, would I get the red plate? That, it just has to be a bug. But, yeah, well, I mean, people did complain about these games when Milestone was the one producing them for various different reasons, and little bugs like that year after year doesn't necessarily help their case. So hopefully sooner or later we'll see a little bit more information about this new MXGP game that's supposed to be coming in November, which is a month away, but we'll find out sooner or later. Oh, I just absolutely clobbered that pole right there. Gonna get up still in the lead, but we have got a little bit more of a race now because of that. That was not intentional at all. I just got a little bit squirrely coming in and was looking kind of left. And then when I look back straight, I'm like, oh, I'm going right for the pole. My bad. Now let's see if we can hold off old Jorge Prado here and still get this dub, though. All right, working the final lap. The gap has stabilized a little bit. Ran a really good lap time that last time by, too. Pretty comfortable with the lead now, and Prado just crashed, so even have more of a gap behind us. We're going to try to go 3-1-1-1 on this video and not only take over the championship lead, but actually kind of open up a bit of a gap, too, if Prado's going to have a bad race this time out. Oh, and as I say that, I have crashed on the final lap again, making a bit of a race out of it. It's actually not really much of a race. I still have a pretty good gap. I don't know what was in it on that last lap. I just feel like I was putting everything together. And these guys are struggling. Look at the lines that some of these guys have made through these corners, like not following the main lines at all. All right, despite that last lap crash, we still actually reopened up the gap again. Not too bad of a last lap either, and we sweep the Grand Prix of the Netherlands. 3rd win in a row. 3 moto wins in a row. Look at the lap times compared to what those guys are putting down. Yep, and gained quite a few championship points. So now actually me holding that red plate matters because I do actually have the red plate. So weird that it had me, I gained, what, 12 points on Prado this GP, but now I'm only 10 points up. So I don't know why I had the red plate this round, but whatever, I digress. Now I am 10 points up over Prado, 11 over Geyser. We're feeling good about it. All right, so that'll conclude this episode of Career Mode in MXGP 2021. When we come back next time, we'll take on Lockett in the Czech Republic, maybe get a couple of those career challenges knocked off as well. But thanks, guys, for tuning in. Thanks to RaceTech for backing the video, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. So long for now.